What you expect, how I forget these thoughts of you. Don't need no reps, I'm in the jet, gon' fly the coop, fly the coop. Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I'll relocate. Oh, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I'll relocate. I don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I know my place. Shawty, I know my place. Shawty, don't play that game.
Ching ching, cling cling, cling cling, motherfucker. That's what my Java says.
I think it's pretty cool. Niall, do you ever get DMs from girls trying to razz you?
Razz?
And this is an Australian girl, and I think razz means hitting on you if you don't use that slang in the UK. Razz. To be fair, no, I don't.
I bet you do.
I wish I did, but
No, you don't.
our online presence is so like
Together.
sort of together and entangled. Everyone knows who Megan is if they follow me, so
No, not necessarily.
well, yeah, but in the same sense that most people know who I am if they follow you.
Yeah, like, well,
Do you get guys trying to razz you up?
No, but then you get the odd random like old 50-year-old man that sends him
Trying to
down
razz
below
ya?
the shop.
Really? What, dick pics?
Very rarely, but yeah, sometimes.
You get dick pics?
Like every once a month. Some
Every
people
once a
get
month?
them every day, trust me.
It depends what sort of vibe you put out online, but
No, I don't know if that's true. I just think,
I think that is if you put out, say if I was like doing like loads
I'm not
of
sexual enough.
topless things, trying to look really sexy all the time, maybe I would get more DMs, but I just post recipes online, so I don't think
I
people
think the thing is though,
really
Niall,
wanna
me
razz
and you
me
aren't
up.
very sexy, are we?
Speak for yourself, love. I put on my best trousers for this video, alright? Who's your least favourite friend of Megan's?
Would you really like that question?
And then we'll reverse the question. You
No,
can, and you
no,
can
this
do
is
the
the
least
one-
favourite
no,
friend
this-
of mine.
This is one aimed at you.
So I'm trying to think through your friends, but I can't.
You're not going to answer
honestly,
it. I actually don't think you're going to answer it.
Honestly,
Yeah, I know that you don't like some of them more than others, so...
Who?
Come on, you don't like them all the same.
I'm trying to think of your friends, and I'm trying to think of
Basically saying I haven't got any.
which. I'm trying to think of which friends you don't like. I don't like.
No, but it's who
I
you like least. It's not who you don't like, it's who you like the least.
Alright, well I'm not going to say
Yeah,
that, so I'm
exactly.
gonna have
That's
a
what I thought. Well, it was a bit silly picking that question, wasn't it? We're not wrong
Because they
with
probably watched this as well. You're probably watching it now, and I fucking hate you, okay? So.
it. You're such a liar.
What are you doing a shot for?
I'm just having a sip. I like my espresso.
Okay, and then we reverse the
No, we're
question.
not reversing because it didn't say that. Sometimes
No,
they're
look-
aimed at one of us.
Look, it's my
Honest-
video, it's my rules. So, which of my friends is your least favourite?
It was one of them because he weed in our sink on one of our house parties, but I actually quite like him now.
Jake.
And then
God's sake, Jake.
say another one because he's very grumpy.
I know what's coming next.
We'll just say him. We don't need to name names, but the grumpy one. Ah!
He's never gonna watch this video.
No, he's not.
Just say it.
No, because
Say it.
No,
Say
okay,
it.
Christian.
Oh, you said it. Christian, I'm sorry if you're
He's
watching.
not very friendly.
but
No,
if
he
you
won't
are-
watch a video. He won't watch a video. He's too grumpy for that.
If you are watching, apologies.
You only probably got to 2 minutes. I was like, nah, mate, I'm gonna go play my Xbox.
Who is better in bed?
Both of us.
No. You can't give two answers, and you can't give that answer.
No,
either.
I think you, because you're more experienced than me. I've only had one before you. How many you had?
So you say me.
I say you got more experience.
I'd be inclined to
learned
agree,
a lot
actually.
in 5 years too.
Yeah, she's not bad, don't worry, she's not bad. What's the date, the time, and the place we're getting married?
Oh, I'm not sharing that information.
Why are you not sharing that?
Are you gonna
Do
share
you not
it?
want them to know?
Are you gonna share it?
I might do.
No, because I feel like that moment needs to be private, and then we'll share it
It's
after.
not like they're all gonna paraglide into our wedding and
yeah,
crash
but
it, are
still,
they?
some things you like to keep to yourself.
All
okay?
paraglide, I gave it away.
No, you didn't.
You can just get a boat there, you don't have to paraglide there.
No, you definitely don't.
Well, it looks like you
No.
need to do a shot, love.
So do you. It's not aimed at me. We're
Oh,
both getting
jeez.
married.
Oh, fuck.
He's so rubbish at this game.
By the way, this is a decaf.
Go on, say it.
Niall, who do you love more? Bluebell or Megan? So, obviously, I love Megan to bits, right? But...
Shut up, you liar. You're such a liar.
I'd have to go with Megan on that. I love Megan.
You do that?
Don't you dare do that and make me feel bad. But it's very close. It's almost a tie.
She's awoken.
But like Megan's a human and Bluebell's a dog, so obviously I'm gonna love
Daddy
Megan
just
more.
rejected you for me. But I'm here for you, I promise.
How dare you. Megan.
No, it's not Megan, it's for both of us. So
Well, I'm directing it at you, so. Who wears the trousers in the relationship?
That's for both of us.
It's a complicated question, isn't it?
I feel like I probably wear the trousers a little bit more. Just slightly tips. But as we've always said, our relationship's very equal. Like,
Well, I feel like just because you're saying that, it means that it's not really equal.
no, but it is, but I just think because I'm more like
Why do you
organised.
think you wear it?
Because I'm more organised and like, I'm just a bit more on it with things. You're a bit more chill.
Well, who mows the lawn? Who has to?
Who does the laundry?
Who has to put up the tables and the chairs when they come?
Who picks all the home interior?
Who's going to put up?
Who picked the
Who's going to
garden
construct that
furniture?
barbecue? Who constructed that egg chair? Who's going to be cooking the barbecue? Who cooks all the food? Who puts food on the table for his family to eat, to keep them alive?
Both of us.
You never cook for me. You cooked for me once the other day,
cooked for you
and you
2
made
days ago.
such a big deal out of the fact that you don't like cooking. I was like, honestly, just leave it.
But I made it. And we ate it
And
together.
it was really nice. It was really nice. It's nice when food's not cooked by you.
I just
It makes
don't
it
enjoy
nicer.
cooking. It's not something that I like. I just think because I'm more like, I don't know.
What?
You just don't care, you're just more chilled, and I'm kind of like.
How often do you each watch porn? Fave genre.
I can hand on heart. I don't watch porn. The only time I've watched it is with you. Just exposed us. We watched it
Did
together
we?
once, yeah. Because I said we should
Yeah,
do
because
that.
you asked.
Yeah, I did ask. But that's the only time
She's not
I've
asked
watched
since.
it.
You didn't like that experience, no?
I didn't mind, but I think it was a bit fantasy. It's not very realistic.
It's not real.
Is it?
It's not real.
And he, I'm sure he enjoys it very often. That's why the shot came out there.
I actually don't like
You did.
any
A
more.
lot.
What?
You did.
What are you talking
You
about?
picked this question. You can't lie. Shall we check your search history? Yeah, well, you don't need to pretend. I know you watch porn.
Oh yeah, no, obviously like I do, but to be fair, as you get older, it becomes less and less and less. And fave genre,
It's not realistic.
I couldn't really tell you.
Is there genres?
Oh yeah.
There we go. There's the pro.
Yeah, there's genres. Do you have a fetish?
Pork pies.
Pork pie. What do you do to them?
Eat them. Fast. What about you? Come on.
No, I don't have any fetishes. One thing that irritates you both about your future mother-in-law.
My mum's gonna watch this. Your mum's gonna watch this.
I'm just gonna. Shall I do one for you two?
I don't think I can answer this.
So-
I don't even know what the answer is. Anya does not irritate me.
What?
Anya's lovely. Right, go on then. Ching. Ching ching, motherfucker.
Where is the weirdest place you've peed? I peed on.
Please, everywhere.
Sometimes
and
when-
it's illegal.
Sometimes when you're out in London as a student, you're out drinking. You call it journey juice when you're on the tube. And you're
True.
drinking and you might have like an hour journey to complete, but you're drinking a lot of fluid. So
Does anyone else
you get
think
off
that
at
men
the train.
have worse bladders than women?
Yeah, they do because they don't
every
need to have
man
as good a
I've come
bladder.
across can't stop weeing.
So-
I can hold that for a long time.
So basically, I peed on underground
weed
platforms.
everywhere.
I just weed in our garden
Disgusting.
over there actually, just about half an hour
When he
ago.
put his foot up
Yeah, so
he thought
because
the
I didn't want
neighbours-
the neighbours to know who it was
they
that was
can
peeing in
probably
my
hear you
garden.
right now.
So if they saw me, they probably thought it was some burglar or something peeing in the garden.
Well, they know everything. They can probably hear this right now. Though.
They're probably listening to us right now. Anal?
Just ask that.
Anal? With a question mark. Megan is pretty anal about tidying the house and keeping everything in check, so yes. In answer to your question, anal? Yes.
Niall, that sounds so bad.
What? Because you love tidying and cleaning the house. That's what I'm saying. I'm not. What do you think I'm talking about? When did you lose your virginity and how was it?
Come on then, I haven't actually heard your story.
Oh, you want to hear my story about losing my virginity?
Do you want to hear mine? I think you'll get gel. Ah!
What do you mean? Like, get gel of what?
The guy I was with before.
No, I'm not jealous of him. Why the hell would I be jealous of him?
I'm joking.
I think you're gonna get jealous of this story.
Go on then, tell him.
You're gonna wish you lost your virginity to me,
No,
love.
not.
It's not very interesting, to be fair.
Who was
I
it?
think I was 15, just before my 16th birthday, and I was in a 2-year relationship and had sex with my girlfriend, and it was pretty nondescript, to be honest. So that's about it.
What did she watch?
She wasn't very adventurous, let's put it that way. So.
Niall, it's the first time you have to be nice.
Yeah, but I was ready to go.
Don't do that.
What? I'd spent 15 years of my life a virgin. I was ready to just
Yes, but it
get rid of
hurt.
that.
You have to be kind.
Okay, sorry. Sorry if I hurt you. What about your experience?
I think I was 14,
What?
turning 15.
What? It was on her 14th birthday.
No, it wasn't. It was near 15, but it was just the horrible guy, and it was not a memory to remember. It was at the grandma's house.
Grandma's house.
That's who he lived with. He called her Nan. It doesn't sound as bad when you say Nan.
In his nan's house. Yeah,
That's
a lot
that's
better.
who he lived with. Well, we were out that night. Everyone was out, and I ended up going back and so did Friday.
Oh, Friday, for God's sake. The bad influence.
And then I cried.
Cried? Well, I hope my girlfriend at the time didn't cry after we did.
It's not a
The
nice
deed.
experience usually for a woman.
Really?
No, it hurts.
Well, that's just ruined it for any virgins out there.
Do that one.
This is juicy. But we're reversing this question as well.
Yeah, it says vice versa.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. Which of Megan's friends would you date if you had to choose? And vice versa. Right, you go first.
No.
No, you go first.
You first.
No, you go first.
Well, I would date Carl because I think he's the nicest of all your friends and I love him. There you go. Come on then, tell me.
All those times he's been around our house.
I don't fancy him, I just think he's lovely.
But you date him.
Out of all your friends, yeah.
What's going on here? Is there something you need to tell me about?
Shut up, go on, tell me who yours now.
If I had to pick someone, I would pick, I'd pick Bryony because she's a lovely girl.
Exactly, that's what I said about Carl.
Obviously it would just be a date and then we'd realise that we don't find each other attractive physically and then we'd
Brady
go
said
home.
that in our Girl Talking Prague.
What?
She was like, he's not my type.
What am I not, what's... What?
You can't be everyone's type. You're
No.
mine, that's all that matters.
What the fuck? What do you mean I'm not her type? How many people have you slept with?
Well, everyone from my YouTube channel knows there's 2.
Don't look at me like that.
You've stitched yourself up there. You gotta tell them.
Or do I?
Well, what have you got to hide, love?
I don't know, I just don't know the number.
You not.
No, who counts? I'm sorry, but what type of sado counts the amount of people they've slept with? What is it? It's not a bloody competition. I did used to do that, to be fair.
Yeah, I thought you did.
How much did your house cost?
I just feel like it doesn't need to be online how much money you spend on things. We're
Discuss
quite
money.
private about money, aren't we?
Yeah, because when people talk about money, you have two type of people that are trying to pretend that they have more money than they do, or people that are really rich and they're just like, oh, look at how much money I've got. Why do you need to talk about it?
Well, some people are quite open about money. They are.
Yeah, but why? It's to show off, let's be honest.
We've talked about this before. I don't think that. I think some people just like a very open people, whereas we're quite private about a lot of things. And I think it is important for people like us who talk about everything online, like we talk about sex life and stuff online, but there's a line where
Yeah,
you
let's
do
leave
need
the bloody house out of this, alright?
No, but there's a line where you need to keep some things to yourself, that it doesn't, like, people don't, it's not going to benefit you to know how much that house costs.
And on that note, let's do a shot.
Cling cling, ching ching.
Oh,
That was good timing.
my glass almost went into your glass.
Oh. You don't hear that on here.
Worst thing you've had to edit out from a video.
Ah! Niall's Willie.
Took her a bloody long time
No,
as well.
the first
when you're
time-
editing something out that size, it takes a long time.
The first time it happened was very accidental because it was in a morning routine.
The first time?
Well, the second time I just did edit it out, which was the other day.
Oh,
There's
right,
many
yeah, because,
times Niall actually goes on my camera naked, and then I'm like, great, I can't use that now. So he
create a
always
funny-
dances naked, and I'm like, well, I can't use that.
No, but I'm doing it to benefit your video because you want to start a video with a like nice, fun, happy, bubbly atmosphere,
Willie.
and the best way to create that
Willie.
mood is to get your cock out.
No. As I was saying, morning routine, Willie in the corner, blurred it out, took 2 hours, some people saw it. And then there's been many other times, like the Tipsy Cook With Us we filmed the other day, where he decided to start the video by stripping, but I cut it off. I mean, it's not the worst for me, but for the world...
It should be called the best thing you've edited.
I don't feel like we edit that much out though, apart from that.
No, we don't. I'm a little bit offended that it took her 2 hours to realise that it was in there.
No, it didn't. It took 2 hours for the YouTube to blur it.
Enough about that. What 3 adjectives best describe your partner's private parts?
Kirsty, you can't talk about that online.
Come on, 3 words to describe my private parts.
I'm not getting involved in this. I'm not getting involved. That's what Trevor Collins says.
Is it? I'm not getting involved.
I'm not getting involved.
You gonna have a shot then?
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Well, that's a perfect opportunity for you to compliment me, and you passed up on it, okay?
Nobody needs to listen to that, especially not my grandma, who's going to be watching that. He's not going to say anything because he doesn't want to.
Oh, you want to bet?
Your mum's going to watch this, my mum's going to watch this.
You're going to do that shot?
My grandma's going to watch this, probably Emily and
That's
his
why I'm going to
girlfriend.
make it funny and lighthearted. 3 words that I would use is... Okay, moving on. 1 word I had was delightful.
Okay, let's move along.
I think this was asked by a Liverpudlian person, so I'm going to read it in a Liverpudlian accent. Do you think you was a cringe couple?
I sounded half Irish.
Do you think you're a cringe couple?
He said, do you think you're a cringe couple? I personally don't at all, because I don't think me and Niall are very over the top online.
Oh yeah, I feel like we reel it back in where appropriate. Yeah, I don't think we're a cringe couple.
I don't think we're cringe. I feel like we could do more cringe
We
couple
could cringe
stuff,
it out more.
but we just don't.
Most expensive thing besides house that you've purchased?
For me, it would be my car. Even though
Oh, it doesn't count, come
no, but
on.
my car wasn't that expensive for a car because it was an old second-hand
Well, for what it is,
Beetle.
it's quite expensive. For an old hatchback, it's quite expensive.
Yeah, but it's a collectible car, isn't it, the Beetle? I love it. I'm going to keep it till as long as I can. Now I keep saying, you need a bigger car. And I'm like, no.
There's so many nice cars you could get. You
I
drive
got
that
an
thing
old
around.
Beetle. My trainers, I guess, which were Balenciaga ones, but they're not anywhere near the price of my car.
Most expensive thing I've bought?
You don't buy expensive things, do you?
No. I'll have a shot.
He's not hiding anything though. He just.
I just can't think of anything I've
You
bought
don't
that's
shop
expensive.
for expensive things. We don't buy.
It's just clothes.
No, but we don't buy big expensive things often, do we?
No, I just waste my money on little things. Right guys, we ran out of espresso martini, so we're on to...
You're mixing it in.
We're on to pink gin mixed with dregs. What is the worst company you've worked with?
I don't feel like I want.
I feel like that means in social media, because
Yeah,
I could
so-
list a whole load of companies that I worked with before social media.
Yeah, I think they mean brands.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna answer that one.
We're just gonna have a little drink, shall we? Oh, that's real.
That was disgusting. I was like, I'm near the end
I
of the
thought that was
video.
espresso martini. Alright, this one's for you because you're more in this circle.
No. Excuse me.
I don't know many YouTubers, but fakest YouTuber you know.
To be fair,
If you give a name here, I'll be shocked.
well, I'm not going to because I don't know that many YouTubers, in all honesty. Me and Niall,
She knows all of them.
that's such a lie.
She literally knows all of them.
I keep myself to myself quite a lot, and so does Niall, and I feel like I have a very strong friendship group that isn't in social media because I like keeping that separate. But I don't know really, because the people that I'm friends with in social media, I'm friends with. I don't really have issues with people in social media because I just don't get that involved. I'm not getting
someone
involved.
Sounds
I'm not getting involved.
Sounds like someone needs to do a shot.
I'll do the other half of that double shot. Why aren't you doing this? Just you're on YouTube. We're filming a YouTube video right now.
Do you have beef with James and Karis? We went to their wedding. So, in answer to your question, no, we don't have beef with them because we went to their wedding.
No, I love Karis. Me and Karis have been friends literally
You were like in the sort of original Gymshark girls.
Yeah.
Almost. Weren't you?
Kind of. I don't feel like I was. Karis
I felt like you
was
came up in the same wave, didn't you?
Yeah. Me and Karis, we went on holiday years and years ago. That's how we met. It was really weird because we thought that we would get along. So we were like, oh, let's go on holiday. So we went on like a 3-day trip to Lanzarote years and years and years ago.
It was like 2 years ago.
It was 3 now, I think, because it was like in April time. No, we've literally been friends for years. We don't see each other as much as we used to, although we went to their wedding, and when we
that was such a nice day.
Yeah, it was
like
such a nice day.
I think their wedding was literally on like the hottest day of the year.
Yeah, they had such a good day for the wedding. Out of everyone, they're like our only friends.
No, I think it's because they know that we're actually friends, so they're trying to scoop up a little bit of tea. Well, you ain't getting it here, boy.
You sound like you're on prison break.
Yeah, I'm on prison break, boy.
No, we love...
Right, so the last question, guys. Do you find sex is less enjoyable as time goes on?
I don't think so.
Do you not?
No, because I think even when, at the beginning, when it's like the honeymoon phase, I think the deeper your love becomes as the years goes on, you obviously learn more about what each other like. I don't feel like that's true.
Yeah, so as a guy talking about this from experience, no, because I've had the experience of being in a long-term relationship. You know, when you're a guy and you're single and you feel like you need to impress and you need to, you know, leave your mark and you just go like this.
Do you enjoy? I feel like.
But now sex is slow, it's passionate, it's deep.
No.
It's deep.
My grandma!
Valerie's not watching this. You've already rung her to tell her, look, you can't watch this video.
Like, as the years goes on, your connection gets a lot deeper.
Yeah.
And I feel like everything becomes more meaningful.
Yeah.
Not that it wasn't before.
So all that stuff that you were doing, trying to impress them.
Yeah, there's a lot of impressing at the beginning.
That's your ego, bro. You need to let go of your ego. That's your ego. Take it off. Take it off.
Niall took his off. It was
Took
massive.
It off. Yeah, it was massive.
No,
It was a big. It
the
was very.
ego was massive.
It was very big,
There
guys.
we go. You just proved my point, hun.
And then what you really do is you make love.
Sorry, Dad. You're giving the kids a fucking sex education.
Why do I always become a dad?
Why do I? You got them on.
Yeah, I did.
Ah!
I got the dad.
That's why you're a dad. No, but in all honesty, I think although things change from the beginning of a relationship to the end, it doesn't always have to be in a bad way. And although sometimes you might need to talk about, you know, your sex life as a couple years on, because I know lots of people ask me, like, how do you keep the spark alive?
Yeah.
The most important thing is talking through it.
You've got to keep the flame alive.
It can be really good too, and it doesn't have to all die and become boring and samey. I think that it's important to mix things up, isn't it?
Gotta try new things. Things gotta change with each other. You gotta morph into a new.
Is that what you do in bed?
Then you'll find your way. It doesn't all have to be like that, does it? Doesn't need to be that, does it?
No, but I do think in...
Because you mature, that's the thing. You
aside,
get older, you mature.
Jokes aside, your connection as a couple...
It doesn't mean that you can't do that. If you wanted to, it's in the locker.
And you really learn each other on a deeper level. Can become better. For me, I feel like it's better now in the way that we know what each other like, and we know each other so well that it's not like, you know, this porn style of fantasy. That's true. I have to say that is true from a lot of people's perspective. When you first get together and, you know, you're trying to impress each other, as you said, you can look at things in like a fantasy kind of way, when really you just need to learn what the other person wants.
But what if the other person wants porn fantasies? That's the problem,
Maybe
guys.
once they want that, but not all the time.
Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Comment below what you want to see from me next. I think I might do some kind of less entertainment based, more
vlog.
helpful, trying to help people know what to cook in this time of need, I guess. I was going to say crisis, but that's a bit morbid. But anyways, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!